Hello, fellow peasants. Today I'll be reviewing Hellraiser. Okay, guys, so last night I finally got around to watching 1987's Hellraiser. This is directed by Clive Barker. I finally got around to watching this. I've heard about this film for years. It is deemed to be one of the staples in the horror genre. It's taken me 38 years to get around to watching this. And so what is Hellraiser about? Basically, it's about this guy who he obtains this like artifact, this box. It's like a gold, sexy Rubik's Cube looking thing. And it's got these powers to take you to heaven or to hell or whatever. And it's supposed to give you some sort of powers. I have no clue. Or like give you pleasure. I don't know what it is. And anyway, he gets it. He ends up going to hell or something. He gets mutilated. He dies. He's down in this hell or whatever. And then his brother and his wife move into the house that he dies in. And the husband who's moving into the house, he cuts his hand on this nail. And he starts bleeding. And the blood from his hand rejuvenates his dead brother, Frank. And you find out that his wife was sleeping with Frank, the dead brother, before he died. They were having an affair. And he tells her, because she sees him like as he's like somewhat, rejuvenated. He's like, you need to go get more dudes and bring them back to the house so I can become whole again. I can be rejuvenated. And then we can be together again. And so the movie is basically her luring these dudes back to the house so that he can like suck them dry of like their blood and life force so that they can be together again. Keep in mind, I didn't know anything about this film, nothing, until I watched it last night. So I wasn't let down in the sense that that's what it's about. I was just like, oh, well, that's odd. Not what I was expecting. And yeah, so what did I like? What did I not like about Hellraiser? What I like is, even though it was a shock at first that that's what the film was about, it is original. Never heard of a story like that before. The whole like sleeping with the brother who had died, but then she wants to resurrect his corpse so that she can sleep with him again. Like that's crazy shit. Original, I'll give it that. It's original. Never seen that before. The special effects in it are really good. Like when he's like half rejuvenated and it's just like his muscles and his veins and shit, that looks really good. And I don't know how they did that. They must have had some dude who was like 80 pounds soaking wet to put that suit on, because it doesn't look like a suit. I mean, it looks like it is a meaty, skinless dude walking around that attic. Like, it looks impressive. Like, that's probably the most impressive thing in the whole fucking movie is honestly the muscle skin meat suit, whatever, in that scene. And some of the other special effects are really good. It's done really well. All the special effects in the film, except for the the tearing of the skin, like when the hooks go into the skin, some of those up close shots, you can tell that's fake skin. It looks horrible. They didn't do a good job back in the day reproducing the look of human skin. I've noticed that in several other films. What else did I like about the film? I like how some of it is shot. Sometimes it looks good. Sometimes you're like, oh, that's nice. That's a good shot. That's a nice angle. But overall, the cinematography is kind of like a mixed bag for me. Because, I mean, I liked it, but it's kind of a mixed bag, really, because it did have that made-for-TV feel for it going on. It did have a little bit of that cheapness to me. The way that it looked, and even just some of the sets and stuff. I don't know. There was something about it that didn't feel like a serious theatrical release. Kind of in the same vein as what do you call it? There was another movie I saw that was kind of made for TV. It had a made for TV vibe. Oh, Chucky. Chucky had like a made for TV vibe. Child's Play did. There's something about these late 80s movies and early 90s, like not just horror, but like something about these that just look like they're fucking made for TV. Just two-parter. Tune in for the next 3 nights to see what happened type of thing. What did I not like about Hellraiser? I think the idea is interesting, but it wasn't executed well. The execution on the concept was bad. Now, I know there's like a remake or reboot or whatever of this film. I haven't seen that. I might maybe give that a shot just to see like what they've done with it. Like maybe they executed the concept better. I don't know. I didn't like that Pinhead is not really in the movie at all. Like he's not in the movie like at all. Like he's in it for like 30 seconds maybe or something. Like it's like he's not even like the main dude. Like I thought, like when I first started watching the movie, I was like, oh, he's gonna rejuvenate into the Pinhead character, and then he's gonna go around murdering everybody. But like he's not actually gonna like want to be with the chick. He's gonna like be like, thanks bitch for rejuvenating me. Now I'm Pinhead, and now I'm going to kill you and everybody else and drag you all to hell. That didn't happen. Pinhead is just like one of the demons, like the head demon, the lead demon that tortured him or likes to torture him or something. Like, you see Pinhead, like if you've never seen this movie, I'm going to tell you right now, and all you know is like about the Pinhead character, you might get max 60 seconds of footage of Pinhead in this film. Maybe. I don't know. So that was a big letdown. I was hoping Pinhead was going to play more of a role in this, considering he's the face of the franchise. He's the artwork. I mean, he's the goddamn artwork. But, so yeah, I didn't care for that. What else did I not care for? Yeah, just, the acting wasn't very good. I didn't care for the acting. It felt cheap. It felt subpar, in my opinion. I will say this. Let's go back. I'll add one more thing on that I did like. I liked the very end where it basically starts over again, where another guy is getting the artifact in a foreign country, and the guy's like, what's your pleasure? Or whatever. Like, so basically, it's setting up for the sequel, because another guy is getting the box to, I guess, go to hell, be tortured, and rejuvenate. I have no clue. But anyway, what would I rate Hellraiser on a 1 to 10? Oh boy. Well, rewatch factor is a huge chunk of my rating. And usually if I give something like a 5 or above, that means it has a chance of being watched again. Like a chance. It means it's like 50-50 if I give it a 5. If it's a 4 or less, it ain't getting watched again. A 5's like right in the middle, like I might watch it again, I might not watch it again. If I'm being honest, I'm gonna have to say Hellraiser gets a 4 out of 10. I would not watch this movie again. I definitely see why some people do like it. I see why a lot of people, I see the positives in this. I can definitely see why people would, especially in the late 80s, find this to be a disturbing film, a creepy, gross film. But by today's standards, it's nothing to write home about in terms of quality and creepiness visually. So I just don't think it holds up. I think it was okay. I mean, it passed an hour and 33 minutes, but it wasn't something that I care to watch again. I'll give the remake a try just to see if they can execute the concept better. But it just felt like 80s made for TV cheapness to me, and it didn't really hold up too well. I think the overall concept is interesting and can be done really well. I just don't think that this did it, and hopefully the Pinhead character plays more of a role in the remake. You know, I just wish there was more of that. But anyway, guys, I was disappointed. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about Hellraiser. Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you agree with me that it's just kind of good for one time, good enough to check it out just to see what the fuss is about, but probably not going to watch it again? That's where I'm at. If you're there with me, let me know down in the comments below. But I'm not going to be checking out the sequels. Maybe the remake, but I don't really care to watch the sequels to this. But all right, guys, that's it. Have a good one, peasants. Peace out. Bye-bye.